Good morning, grade 7 students, and welcome back to another English lesson. In this lesson, we will complete the second part of the lesson 5A, Read. In this lesson, there are two learning objectives. So by the end of this video, you will be able to first locate specific information after reading the text, and second, you will be able to discuss vocabulary related to recycling. Please open your student book to page 62 and 63 and your workbook to page 66. Are you ready? Let's start. In the previous video, we read this text and chose the best title for it. Do you remember the title? That's correct, The Recyclables. Now, do you remember the main characters in the comic strip? That's right, the main characters are Tom, Carrie, Derek, Shirley, Mrs. Spencer, Kim, and Sophie. Are all the characters humans? Of course not. There are 4 non-human characters. Let's pull their pictures from the magical hat and see if you still remember their names. What is the tomato can called? Yes, Tom. Next, what about the laundry detergent? That's right, Derek. Well, what about the corn can? Bravo, Carrie. Finally, do you remember the name of the shampoo bottle? Excellent. The name of the shampoo bottle is Shirley. Before we answer the comprehension questions for this text, let's read the text. First, listen to the reading text, follow along with your finger or pencil, and pay attention to the pronunciation.
Module 5, A Modern World. 5A. 1. Read. The recyclables. Mrs. Spencer is in the kitchen.
It's Thursday today. Yippee! Mrs. Spencer is going to clean the house.
And why are you so happy?
Because I'm empty. And I'm sure she's going to recycle me. She always recycles. I can finally become something new, like a mountain bike or a sports car.
Nice. Sophie, I'm going to visit a friend. Please tidy the house.
Oh no, not Sophie. She isn't going to recycle any of us. She doesn't care about recycling. She's just going to throw us in the bin. Ah! Bye, Carrie.
In the bathroom.
I hope the Spencers don't forget about us. People don't always recycle things in the bathroom.
I know. They threw my sister Sonia in the rubbish. It was horrible.
So, what would you like to become?
A bigger shampoo bottle, maybe.
I'd like to be a stadium seat, so I can watch football all the time.
Is that possible?
Of course, silly. People can use recycled plastic to make lots of things.
Cool. Somebody's coming.
It's Sophie. Wait, what is she?
What are you doing?
Ugh, I'm taking out the rubbish. Why? Are you going to check it again?
Of course. You never recycle, Sophie. Plastic bottles, metal cans. Come on. We're going to the recycling bins down the street.
Great. Now it's your turn to read. Please pause the video and read the text out loud. Now let's work on exercise C. Read again and choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Let's do the first one as an example. Question number 1. Who is going to visit a friend on Thursday? Is it A. Kim, B. Sophie, C. Shirley, or D. Mrs. Spencer? Remember, dear students, to always go back to the text to find the correct answers. In the text, one of the human characters says that she is going to visit a friend. So it can't be Shirley, since Shirley is a shampoo bottle. In the first box, we can see that this human character is actually Mrs. Spencer. So the correct answer is D, Mrs. Spencer. So please, pause the video, read the questions, choose the correct answers, and come back when you are done. Alright, let's see how well you did in this exercise. Question number 2. Who doesn't care about recycling? Is it A. Carrie, B. Kim, C. Mrs. Spencer, or D. Sophie? In the text, Tom is not happy when he finds out that Sophie is the one who is going to tidy the house. This is because she doesn't care about recycling. So the correct answer is D. Sophie. Moving on to question number 3. Who wants to become a big shampoo bottle? Is it A. Derek, B. Tom, C. Shirley, or D. Carrie? Well, in box number 4, it was Shirley who said that she wants to be a bigger shampoo bottle when Derek asked her. So the correct answer is C. Shirley. Question number 4. Who wants to become a stadium seat? Is it A. Tom, B. Derek, C. Carrie, or D. Shirley? You will find this answer in box number 5. Look at the picture and you will see that it is actually Derek. He also says that he would like to become a stadium seat so he can watch football all the time. So the correct answer is B. Derek. Finally, question number 5. Who saves Tom, Derek, and Shirley? Is it A. Carrie, B. Kim, C. Sophie, or D. Mrs. Spencer? At the end of the text, Tom, Derek, and Shirley were going to the trash. It was Sophie who was taking out the rubbish, but Kim stops her and takes her to the recycling bin down the street. So the correct answer to question number 5 is B. Kim. These are all the correct answers, dear students. I hope you got all the answers correct. If not, please make sure that you copy the correct ones. Alright, now that we are done with the reading text, let's discuss. Number 1. What do you think happened in the end with the recyclable material in the story? Do they become what they want to become? Or do they become something else? What things do you usually recycle? Is it plastic, cans, paper, or batteries? And finally, why should we recycle? The process of recycling means to collect and sort rubbish in order to produce useful materials that we can use again. So why is it important to recycle? Please pause the video, write down your answers on your notebook, and come back when you are done. Are you done? All right. Share your answers with your teacher and classmates on Teams. Great, dear students. We have achieved the first objective. We located specific information after reading the text. Do you remember the different recycling bins that we discussed in the previous lesson? Can you name them all? Bravo! We have recycling bins for plastic, batteries, glass, paper, electronic devices, and metal cans. These are the different bins that you can find in different places in Qatar. Look at the different items in the recycling bins for the next exercise. These 4 recycling bins are the most popular in Qatar. We have a recycling bin for glass, plastic, paper, and metal cans. Let's do one together as an example. Where do you think we need to put the painting cans? Bravo! We put the painting cans in the metal cans recycling bins. Now pause the video, take notes in your notebook, and come back when you are done. Are you done? Let's see how well you did in this exercise. Where do we put the next item? Great, we put paper in the paper recycling bin. What about the next item? That's right, the metal cans belong to the metal cans recycling bin. What about this plate? Well, it's made of paper, so we need to put it in the paper recycling bin. What about this cup? It's also made of paper. That's why we need to throw it in the paper recycling bin too. What about this cup? What is it made of? Yes, glass. That's why we must throw this broken cup in the glass recycling bin. What about straws? Where do we throw them once we are done using them? That's correct, the plastic recycling bin, because it's made of plastic. Moving on to this broken bottle. Where do we need to throw this? Great, we throw this broken bottle in the glass recycling bin. Once you are done drinking one of these, where would you throw them? Good, in the metal cans recycling bins. Finally, what are these cups made of? Very good, plastic. So where would you throw them? Bravo, the plastic recycling bin. Now let's go back to your student book, page 63, and complete this exercise. For this exercise, match the items 1 to 6 with the recycling bins below. Then listen and check your answers. Now please pause the video, complete the exercise, and come back when you are done. Okay, now it's time to listen and check your answers.
2. Vocabulary. Match the items 1 to 6 with the recycling bins below. Then listen and check your answers. 1. Plastic. 2. Paper. 3. Glass. 4. Metal cans. 5. Batteries. 6. Electronic devices.
Please check your answers and I hope you got them all correct. Now let's complete the last exercise for today's lesson. For exercise A in your workbook, page 66, find 5 items or materials that people can recycle in the word grid. Then write the words on the lines below the pictures. Please pause the video, complete this exercise, and come back when you are done. Alright, let's check your answers. Number 1, the correct answer is batteries. Number 2, metals. What about number 3? What do you see? Great, paper. Moving on to number 4. That's right, glass. And finally, number 5. Great, plastic. We have reached the end of our lesson. We have achieved the second objective. We discussed vocabulary related to recycling. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.